A dual-fuel inverter generator can advertise a huge wattage number and still be the wrong backup for your home. The real decision comes down to 4 things. First, check how much running power it delivers on propane. Decide whether your home needs 120 volts or 240 volts. Then, confirm transfer switch compatibility. Finally, check the starting demand of your largest load. These 5 picks range from a 42-pound essentials unit to a 9,000 running watt home backup model. By the end, you'll know which size and connection setup actually fits your outage plan. At number 5, the Westinghouse i2550DFC is the lightweight choice for keeping a short list of essentials running. It produces up to 1,900 running watts on gasoline and 1,700 on propane. That puts it in the right class for a refrigerator, router, a few lights, chargers, and similar low-demand equipment, as long as their combined running and starting loads remain within its limits. At just over 42 pounds, it is much easier to move and store than a full-size home backup generator. Westinghouse also rates its sound output as low as 52 decibels under its specified operating conditions. The main limitation is that this is a 120-volt generator. It is not intended to supply a 240-volt transfer setup, central air conditioning, or several high-demand appliances at once. Choose the Westinghouse iGen for portable, efficient power for a few essentials, not for energizing a larger group of household circuits. At number 4, the Champion 201319 is the runtime-focused choice for buyers who do not need 240-volt output. It provides 3,500 running watts on gasoline and 3,150 on propane. That gives it enough room for refrigeration, lighting, communications equipment, and a selected group of moderate 120-volt loads. Runtime is the main reason to consider this model. Champion states that it can operate for up to 14 hours on gasoline or 21 hours on propane at 25% load. During an extended outage, that can mean fewer interruptions for refueling, especially when the actual electrical demand remains modest. However, all of its power is supplied at 120 volts. There is no 240-volt output, so it is not the right choice for a conventional 120 and 240-volt transfer switch plan. The Champion 201319 makes sense when long-running 120-volt essentials matter more than whole panel flexibility. At number 3, the WEN DF680iX is our value-focused entry into true 120 and 240-volt home backup. It delivers 5,100 running watts on gasoline and 4,500 on propane. More importantly, its L1430R outlet can support a compatible 120 and 240-volt transfer connection. That allows selected household circuits to be powered through a compatible transfer setup instead of relying only on individual extension cords. This output class can cover a practical essentials plan containing refrigeration, lighting, internet equipment, and other moderate loads. It may also support a compatible pump or another 240-volt appliance after its starting demand, and the rest of the active load have been calculated. At roughly 99 pounds, it is manageable for this output class, but it is not a casual carry-around unit. Its main limitation is the 30-amp connection. There is no 50-amp outlet or remote start, so buyers still need a deliberate load management plan. Choose WEN if affordable 240-volt compatibility matters more than maximum capacity or premium features. At number 2, the A-iPower combines higher backup capacity with automatic fuel switching for longer outages. It produces 6,100 running watts on gasoline and 5,500 on propane. Its 120 and 240-volt L1430R outlet supports a compatible transfer setup, while the stronger propane output provides more headroom for a broader essentials plan. One particularly useful feature is A-iPower's Fuel Sense technology. The generator is designed to switch from propane to gasoline when the propane supply runs out. That can reduce downtime during a long outage and allows propane to serve as the first fuel without immediately ending operation when the cylinder is empty. At around 130 pounds, this model is less convenient to reposition. It also lacks remote start, and its transfer connection is limited to 30 amps rather than 50 amps. The A-iPower is the best match for buyers who want strong backup capacity, 240-volt support, automatic fuel transition, and CARB compliance. At number 1, the Westinghouse iGen 12000DFC is the most complete home backup option in this lineup. It supplies 9,000 running watts on gasoline and 8,100 on propane, with peak outputs of 12,000 watts respectively. The strong propane output matters for household households planning around long-term fuel storage and expecting to use propane as their primary backup fuel. The Westinghouse iGen 12000 DFC supports both 120 and 240 volts and includes 30 amp and 50 amp connections. That creates substantially more flexibility for a properly installed transfer switch or interlock system and a larger group of selected household circuits. Remote electric start adds convenience, while the manufacturer states that the generator can run for up to 19 hours on gasoline at 25% load. Even with this capacity, it is not unrestricted whole home power. Central air conditioning, electric water heating, well pumps, and other large loads can have significant starting demands. The main compromises are size and regional availability. At about 189 pounds, this is not a casual carry-around generator. 240-volt capability, a 50-amp connection, and fewer capacity compromises, 12000 DFC is the best overall choice. The Westinghouse iGen 2550 DFC is the best fit for powering a few portable essentials. The Champion 201319 is the runtime-focused choice for a 120-volt backup setup. The WEN DF680iX is the value pick for affordable 30-amp transfer capability. The A-iPower SUA7600iED is best for CARB compliance and automatic fuel switching. The Westinghouse iGen 12000 DFC is the strongest choice for high propane output and a 50-amp connection. Whichever model you choose, check the description for current prices and availability. For more practical buying guides and problem-solving gear picks, subscribe to Smartie Choices.